These 5 behaviors reveal he's not serious about you. Now listen to me. If you're sitting there right now wondering where you stand with a man, let me break it down for you. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm here to educate, to empower, and to remind you of your worth. So let's talk about these 5 behaviors that reveal he's not serious about you. He talks the talk, but doesn't walk the walk. A man can say he cares about you, but what does action stand? Is he showing up for you? Is he consistent? Words without action are empty promises. A man who's serious about you will make you a priority, not just when it's convenient, but when it's inconvenient. That's how you know he's invested. He's not putting in the effort. Let's keep it real. Relationships take work. If he's not texting back, not planning dates, not asking about your day, that's not love. That's laziness. Dodges, commitment conversations. Some of y'all are waiting for a man to change his mind about commitment. But let me tell you something. When a man wants you, he'll let you know. He's only there when it's convenient for him. If he only hits you up when it suits him, when it's late at night, or when he's bored, that's not a relationship. That's convenience. A serious man will move mountains to be with you. You deserve someone who prioritizes you, not someone who fits you in like a side hustle. He's dismissive of your goals and dreams. Now listen carefully. A man who doesn't celebrate your wins, who doesn't push you to be better, who doesn't care about your future, that's not your man. That's a distraction. The right man will support your dreams, not dismiss them. He'll build with you, not pull you down. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep making excuses for him? Or are you going to take control of your life? You are too valuable to settle for someone who doesn't see your worth. The moment you realize that, you'll stop chasing what doesn't serve you and start attracting what does. Remember this, actions don't lie, patterns don't lie. And a man who's serious about you will never leave you wondering, now it's time to level up. Choose you, demand better, and never, ever settle for less than you deserve. Let's go. Actions speak louder than words. All right, here's an expanded version of the first keynote in a motivational, educational tone. A man can say a lot of things. He can tell you you're beautiful, that he's into you, that he wants to build a future with you. But words are easy. They cost nothing. It takes 0 effort to string together sweet promises that make you feel special in a moment. But here's the truth you need to hear. If his actions don't align with his words, those words mean nothing. When a man is serious about you, you'll see it in what he does, not just in what he says. He won't just say he cares about you, he'll show you. Showing up is what separates the real ones from the pretenders. Think about it. When someone values something, whether it's their career, their health, or relationship, they put time, effort, and energy into it. They invest in it. It's the same in relationships. If he's not showing up consistently, then what is he really telling you? Here's what you need to pay attention to: consistency. Anybody can be great for a week. Anybody can act like the perfect partner for a month. But real commitment, real care, that shows up over time. It shows up in the little things. Is he checking in on you to see how your day is going? Or is he only texting you when he wants something? Is he making time to spend with you, or is he always too busy with vague excuses? A man who is serious about you will prioritize you. Plain and simple. He'll make time for you even when life gets hectic. Let me break it down even further. When a man values you, he doesn't leave you guessing. You don't have to sit there wondering, does he really like me? Does he want to be with me? He makes it clear, not through grand gestures or flashy displays, but through consistency and reliability. It's in a way he listens when you talk, remembers the little things that matter to you, and shows up for you even when it's inconvenient. And let's talk about inconvenience for a moment. It's easy for someone to be there when everything is smooth, when it's fun, or when it's convenient for them. He'll prove his care not with words, but with presence. Now, some of you might be making excuses for someone right now. You're telling yourself, well, he's busy. He's stressed. He has a lot going on. And while that might be true, let me ask you this. How busy are you? How much do you have going on in your life? And yet, when you care about someone, don't you make time for them? Don't you prioritize them? No matter what? Don't fool yourself into thinking someone doesn't have time for you. People make time for what matters to them. If he's not making time for you, you're not a priority. Here's another thing. Actions don't just reveal someone's feelings, they also reveal their character. A man who values you will treat you with respect. He won't goat you, play games, or keep you guessing. He'll communicate openly because he respects your time and your emotions. He won't make you feel like you're chasing after him. Instead, he'll make you feel secure in the relationship. If he's always making you question where you stand, then you already have your answer. So what do you do with this knowledge? You stop ignoring the signs. You stop accepting excuses. You stop settling for words when the actions don't match. You hold people accountable for how they treat you. If his actions aren't consistent with his words, you call it out. And if it doesn't change, you walk away. Because let me tell you something. You deserve someone who doesn't just say they care. You deserve someone who proves it. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. Don't hold on to potential or what ifs. Look at the reality of how he's treating you right now. Are his actions aligned with his promises? Is he showing up for you in a way that makes you feel valued and secure? If the answer is no, then it's time to reevaluate. You are worthy of love, respect, and effort. Don't ever let anyone make you feel otherwise. And don't settle for less just because you are afraid of being alone. Sometimes walking away is the most powerful thing you can do, because when you make space in your life by letting go of what isn't serving you, you open the door for something better to come in. Remember, actions will always tell you the truth, even when words try to deceive you. So pay attention. Watch what he does, not just what he says. And most importantly, never settle for anything less than someone who consistently chooses you. Not just with words, but with effort, time, and action. Lack of effort in building the connection. Let's be real. Relationships take effort. Not just the kind of effort that shows up when it's easy or when everything is new and exciting, but the kind of consistent, intentional effort that builds trust, connection, and a strong foundation over time. And a man is serious about you, you will see that effort. It will be visible in the time he spends with you, the energy he invests in getting to know you, and the way he engages with you emotionally. But here's where it gets tricky. A lot of people can fake effort in the short term. They can put on a show at the beginning, being attentive and engaged, but over time, your true intentions start to show. A man who's not serious about you will start to pull back. He won't prioritize your relationship. He won't go out of his way to make you feel valued. Instead, he'll coast, doing the bare minimum to keep you around. Let's look at what this lack of effort actually looks like. It's in the way he communicates or doesn't. Is he the one reaching out first, or are you always the one initiating conversations? Does he ask about your day, your thoughts, your feelings, or are most of your conversations surface level with him putting in just enough to keep things going? When someone truly cares about you, they want to know what's going on in your life. So make the effort to listen, to understand, and to be present in the little details. If he's not doing that, it's a sign that he's not investing in the relationship the way he should. Another thing to pay attention to is the quality of the time he spends with you. Is he actually making plans and creating meaningful moments, or is he just going with the flow of keeping things casual? A man who's serious about you will take the time to plan dates, engage in activities that matter to you, and create opportunities to strengthen your connection. He won't just leave it up to chance or let you do all the work. If he's always waiting for you to take the lead, it shows that he's not fully committed to putting in the effort to make the relationship thrive. The effort also shows up in how he handles challenges. Relationships aren't always easy, and disagreements or tough moments are inevitable. When things get hard, does he step up or does he check out? A man who's serious about you will work through conflicts. He'll have uncomfortable conversations. He'll show a willingness to compromise and grow because he values the relationship and wants to succeed. But if he avoids those conversations or shuts down when things get tough, that's a clear sign he's not in it for the long haul. Let's talk about consistency. The effort isn't about grand gestures. It's about showing up consistently over time. A man who's serious about you won't just do something thoughtful once and then stop. He'll keep showing up day after day in small but meaningful ways. He'll make you feel seen, heard, and appreciated. And if that consistency isn't there, it's time to ask yourself, is he really putting in the effort, or is he just doing enough to keep you from walking away? One of the biggest red flags when it comes to effort is when someone only puts in energy when it benefits them. Does he make time for you only when it's convenient for him? Does he put in the effort to see you only when he doesn't have something better to do? A serious partner doesn't treat you like an option. They make you a priority, no matter what else is going on in their life. Now, some of you might be sitting there thinking, well, maybe he's just not good at showing effort. Relationships are partnerships. Both people need to invest time and energy and care for it to grow. If you're putting in all the effort while he's just coasting along, that imbalance will drain you over time. You deserve someone who meets you halfway, someone who actively contributes to the relationship, who shows up for you in meaningful ways, and who makes it clear through their actions that you're important to them. Effort isn't optional in a relationship. It's a sign of respect, care, and commitment. And if he's not putting in that effort, it's not because he's too busy or because he doesn't know how. It's because he's not serious about you. Don't let excuses blind you to the reality of the situation. Pay attention to his actions. And if they don't reflect the level of care and commitment you deserve, it's time to move on. You deserve someone who will consistently put in the effort to show you that you matter. Don't settle for less. Because when someone truly values you, they won't just talk about it. They'll prove it every single day. Avoidance of commitment. When a man avoids commitment, it's one of the biggest signs he's not serious about you. This isn't something you need to overanalyze or search for hidden meanings behind his words. If he's constantly dodging the what are we conversations or giving you vague answers about the future, that behavior speaks volumes. A man who wants to be with you and who values you will make his intentions clear. He won't avoid defining the relationship or leave you in a perpetual state of uncertainty. But let's start with this. Commitment doesn't scare someone who truly wants to be with you. When a man is serious about you, he's not going to hesitate to claim you and solidify your place in his life. He'll make you feel secure because he wants you to feel secure. If he's avoiding the topic, it's not because he's confused or unsure. It's because he doesn't want to commit, at least not to you. That's a hard truth, but it's one you need to hear. Think about it this way. If someone values something, they protect it. They secure it, whether it's a job, a car, or a person. They don't want to risk losing it. If a man genuinely values you, he'll want to make sure no one else has the opportunity to take your place. He won't keep you in the gray area, wondering where you stand. If he's doing that, it's a sign he's not prioritizing you or doesn't see you as someone he wants to build a future with. A man who avoids commitment often uses vague language. He'll say things like, let's just see where this goes, or I don't like labels. While those statements might sound harmless, they're actually ways to keep the relationship undefined. And why would someone want that? Because it gives them the freedom to enjoy the benefits of your presence without the responsibilities that come with being fully committed. They get the best of you without having to give you the best of themselves in return. Another thing to pay attention to is how he reacts when you bring up the future. Does he change the subject? Does he laugh it off or make excuses? A man who sees you as part of his future will naturally include you in it. He'll talk about his plans and make it clear that he wants you there. But if he's avoiding these conversations or keeping things focused only on the present, it's a red flag. Here's where many people make mistakes. They assume time will change things. You might think if I just give him more time, he'll come around, he'll realize how amazing I am and want to commit. But that's not how it works. Time doesn't change someone's intentions. It only reveals them. If a man isn't ready to commit now, it's unlikely that waiting around will change his mind. And the longer you wait, the more you're investing in someone who isn't investing in you. The avoidance of commitment is often accompanied by other behaviors. He might keep things casual, like always meeting you at his place or only seeing you when it's convenient for him. He might avoid introducing you to his friends or family because that would signify a level of seriousness he's not ready for. Pay attention to these patterns because they paint a clear picture of where his head is at. But let's not confuse commitment with pressure. You shouldn't have to beg, convince, or manipulate someone into wanting to be with you. If you're in a situation where you feel like you're constantly trying to prove your worth or win his commitment, it's time to step back. Relationships are not about convincing someone to choose you. They're about mutual respect, love, and alignment of goals. You deserve someone who is sure about you, someone who doesn't need to figure things out for months or years before deciding whether you're worth committing to. When a man is serious, he'll know. He won't waste your time because he values your time. He won't play games because he values your emotions. And he won't leave you wondering because he values you. The hardest part about recognizing this truth is accepting it. It's easy to make excuses for someone or hold on to the potential you see in them, but the potential is not reality. If he's not showing you through his actions that he's serious, then he's showing you where you stand in his life. And that's something you need to believe. Walking away from someone who avoids commitment can be tough, especially if you've invested a lot of time and emotions into the relationship. But staying in a situation where you're not valued will only drain you. It will chip away at your confidence and keep you from finding someone who truly wants to build a life with you. So here's the bottom line. A man who is serious about you will make it known. He won't avoid commitment, dodge questions about the future, or leave you feeling uncertain. He'll show up with clarity, consistency, and intention. Don't settle for someone who keeps you in limbo. Your time, energy, and love are too valuable for that. Choose yourself, and the right person will choose you too. Prioritizing convenience over partnership. When someone is truly serious about you, their actions will show it, not just when life is easy, but especially when things are inconvenient or require effort. If a man is only there when it suits him, when it's on his terms and his convenience, or when he benefits, then he's not treating you like a priority. Instead, he's placing you in a category that's secondary, like an option he picks up and puts down whenever he feels like it. It's not love and it's not a serious commitment. You deserve someone who values your time and energy. Someone who makes space for you in their life, no matter what they have going on. But let's be real. If the only time he calls or texts you is when he's bored, needs something, or wants attention, that's not a relationship. That's convenient. Pay attention to the patterns. Does he make an effort to see you regularly? Or does he only show up when it fits into a schedule? Does he plan ahead and make time for you, or does he expect you to be available whenever he finally decides to reach out? These are the behaviors that reveal where you truly stand in his life. Is that relationships require effort. They require both people to make sacrifices, compromises, and time for one another. If he's not willing to do those things, he's not serious about you. Someone who truly values you doesn't treat you like an afterthought. He doesn't wait until the last minute to ask if you're free or only contact you when he wants something. Instead, he considers your needs, respects your schedule, and ensures you feel appreciated and valued. Get specific. Think about how you feel when he reaches out. Are you excited to hear from him, or do you feel a little uneasy, wondering what he might need this time? If he only texts or calls late at night, when it's convenient for him, or when he has nothing better to do, that's a major red flag. A man who is serious about you will make time during the day to check in on you, see how you're doing, and make you feel important. He won't just hit you up. There's also a difference between prioritizing someone and fitting them into your life when it's convenient. When a man prioritizes you, you'll feel it in the way he plans ahead, asks for your input, and makes time for activities that matter to both of you. When he's only convenient, you'll notice he's more reactive than proactive. He doesn't think about you until he has a gap in his life, and even then, the effort he puts in is minimal. He doesn't plan dates or ask what you want to do. Instead, he expects you to adjust to his schedule and availability as though your time isn't equally valuable. And here's the thing. Being treated like a convenience can wear you down. At first, you might make excuses for him. Oh, he's just busy. He's got a lot going on. But over time, you'll start to feel like you're not enough. Like you're always chasing after his attention or trying to fit into his life. That's not what a healthy, loving relationship looks like. You deserve someone who makes you feel cherished, not someone who makes you feel like you're doing all the work to keep things going. A man who values you will respect your boundaries and your time. He won't cancel plans at the last minute or expect you to drop everything to accommodate him. He'll communicate clearly and follow through on his commitments. If he says he's going to call, he calls. If he says he wants to see you, he sets a date and sticks to it. His actions will match his words because he respects you and the relationship. Now let's talk about the emotional toll of being with someone who treats you like a convenience. It's draining. You start to second guess yourself, wondering if you're asking for too much or if you're being too demanding. But let me tell you something. Asking for respect, effort, and consistency is not asking for too much. It's the bare minimum in any relationship. You have to recognize your worth. It's hard to walk away from someone who care about, especially if you've invested time and energy into the relationship. But staying with someone who treats you like a convenience will only hold you back. It will prevent you from finding the kind of love and partnership you truly deserve. So pay attention to the signs. Look at how he treats you, not just when it's easy, but when it's inconvenient. Does he go out of his way to show you he cares, or does he only show up when it benefits him? If it's the latter, it's time to have an honest conversation with yourself about whether this relationship is meeting your needs. Remember, you are worthy of effort. You are worthy of someone who prioritizes you and treats you with the respect and care you deserve. Don't settle for less just because you're afraid of being alone. Sometimes letting go is the most powerful thing you can do for yourself. It creates space for the right person to come into your life. Someone who won't just show up when it's convenient for them, but who will consistently choose you, no matter what. No effort to meet your inner circle. When you're in a relationship, especially one that you hope will grow into something serious, it's essential to feel supported in all areas of your life, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. One of the biggest red flags that someone isn't serious about you is when they dismiss your goals, dreams, or personal ambitions. If a man doesn't care about your aspirations or doesn't celebrate your victories, it's a clear sign that he's not invested in your growth. A person who truly values you will support your ambitions, encourage your success, and want to see you thrive. But when a man doesn't do this, it speaks volumes about how much he actually values you. Now, let's get real. We all have dreams, we all have ambitions, and we all have things we want to achieve, whether it's building a career, growing your business, traveling, or developing new skills. These goals are an integral part of who you are. And someone who's serious about you should not only respect those goals, but actively encourage you to go after them. If you're with someone who makes you feel like your goals are unimportant or trivial, then they're not the partner you deserve. Think about it. A man who values you will want to see you succeed. He'll be your biggest cheerleader, not just when things are easy, or when you're achieving something big, but in the day-to-day grind. He'll ask you about your dreams and show interest in your projects. He'll support your efforts, whether that means helping you with ideas, offering his assistance, or just being there to listen when you need to talk things through. When someone is invested in your future, but if you find that he's dismissive of your goals, over time, these small actions build up, and before you know it, you begin to doubt your own worth and question whether your dreams even matter. When a man doesn't support your goals, it's not just about the goals themselves. It's a reflection of how he sees you. Does he see you as someone who is capable, strong, and worthy of success? Or does he see you as someone who should just be content with whatever he's offering and settle for the life he's choosing for you? A serious partner will want you to grow, to evolve, and to chase your dreams. He won't try to hold you back or diminish your achievements. Instead, he'll celebrate them with you and be proud of the person you're becoming. Another important aspect of this is the way a man reacts when you hit milestones. If you're advancing in your career or achieving something significant, does he genuinely celebrate with you? Does he recognize the hard work you put in? Or does he brush it off like it's no big deal? A man who's truly invested in you will make you feel like your success is his success too. He'll recognize the effort, the dedication, and the time you've spent pursuing your goal. And he won't just be happy for you in the moment. He'll encourage you to keep going and continue to reach for bigger goals. And on the flip side, if you're with someone who makes you feel guilty for pursuing your dreams or who isn't supportive when you're working hard towards something, that's not just a lack of support, it's a lack of respect. It's a sign that he doesn't see you as an equal partner in the relationship. He might see himself as the one who should be the focus, and he might want you to prioritize him and his needs above everything else, including your personal growth. But that's not how a healthy, balanced relationship works. But it's important to understand that relationships should be built on mutual respect, support, and admiration for one another's goals. You should both be encouraging each other to be the best versions of yourselves. If one person is holding the other back or making them feel small for chasing their dreams, it's a toxic dynamic. In a healthy relationship, both partners should be pushing each other to grow, not limiting each other's potential. So ask yourself, is this person lifting you up or weighing you down? Are they excited about the future you're building, or are they only focused on their own vision for the future? A man who truly cares about you won't stand in your way. He'll recognize that your success doesn't take away from his. It enhances both of you, and it builds a stronger, more fulfilling future together. You deserve to be with someone who believes in you, who believes in your dreams, and who's willing to be there every step of the way. Don't settle for someone who doesn't recognize your worth. Don't let someone hold you back from becoming the person you're meant to be. You are capable of amazing things, and the right person will see that, support it, and cheer you on every single day. Nah, so sure you got enough money. Here's the thing. As somebody with money like me, let's talk about something that often goes overlooked in relationships. A man's support for your goals and dreams. You see, if a man is truly serious about you, he's not going to just be there for the good times, the fun moments, or the superficial stuff. A man who values you will be genuinely invested in your growth, both as a person and as an individual with your own passions and aspirations. If he doesn't support in your dreams or showing any interest in your ambitions, then you need to take a step back and evaluate his intentions. When someone loves you, they will naturally celebrate your achievements. They will encourage you to chase your dreams, pursue your career, and go after what makes you feel alive. A man who's not serious about you, though, won't do this. Instead, he may dismiss your dreams, belittle your aspirations, or make you feel guilty for wanting to put energy into your own life outside of the relationship. And that right there should be a huge red flag. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. If he doesn't care about your dreams, if he doesn't celebrate your milestones, then what does that say about how he sees you? Does he see you as someone with potential and talent? Does he acknowledge that you're a unique individual who deserves to grow and thrive? If not, then that's not the kind of relationship you should be in. You deserve someone who lifts you up, not someone who pulls you down. Take a moment to reflect on the conversations you've had with him about your goals. Does he listen attentively when you talk about your future? Is he curious about what excites you, what drives you? Does he ask questions about your ambitions, or does he only talk about himself? A man who is truly invested in you will be genuinely curious about your passions, your career, and your personal goals. And he wants to see you succeed. He won't just nod along and change the subject. He'll engage with you on a deeper level, showing that he cares about what matters to you. If, on the other hand, he's dismissive or uninterested when you talk about your dreams, that's a clear indication that he's not serious about you. A man who truly cares will not be threatened by your success or feel intimidated by your goals. He will want to be your biggest cheerleader, your support system, and your partner in building the future you desire. But if you find that he minimizes your goals, belittles your achievements, or makes you feel like your aspirations are unimportant, then you're dealing with someone who's not ready to be the partner you need. It's also important to consider how he reacts to your accomplishments. If you achieve something big, whether it's a promotion at work, an academic success, or a personal milestone, how does he respond? A man who values you will celebrate your victories, no matter how big or small. He'll be proud of you. He'll take the time to acknowledge your hard work and the effort you put into achieving your goal. Personally, but if he brushes it off, acts indifferent, or worse, makes you feel like you haven't done anything special, that's a serious problem. Real love isn't about competition. It's about collaboration. If he's the type of person who feels threatened by your success, or if he's only interested in his own accomplishments, then he's not the right person to share your life with. A man who genuinely cares about you will want to see you rise, and he'll be there every step of the way, rooting for you and cheering you on. Moreover, think about the long-term picture. A serious man isn't just thinking about the relationship in the present moment. He's thinking about the future. And in the future, he will see you as an equal partner. He won't view your personal goals as obstacles to the relationship, but as something that adds to the richness of your shared life. He'll want you to grow as an individual, knowing that your growth only enhances your connection as a couple. If, however, he doesn't support your aspirations, if he actively discourages you from pursuing what makes you happy, that's a reflection of his inability to see you for who you truly are. It's a sign that he doesn't respect your individuality or the unique qualities that make you shine. And that's not something you should settle for. You deserve someone who sees your potential and wants to be a part of your journey. Someone who will inspire you, push you to be better, and stand by your side as you chase your dreams. At the end of the day, a relationship should be a partnership where both people encourage and support each other's growth. If he's not doing that for you, then it's time to ask yourself whether this relationship is truly serving your best interests. Don't let someone's lack of support make you doubt your worth or your dreams. You're capable of achieving great things, and you deserve a partner who will help you get there. A man who truly values you will always want to see you succeed, because he knows that when you win, you both win. And if you're like this, I wish I had that earlier. To wrap this all up, here's the bottom line. You are worthy of a love that supports you in every way, emotionally, mentally, and personally. A man who is serious about you won't just talk about caring for you. He will show it consistently through his actions. He will make an effort to invest in a relationship, to build with you, and to celebrate your goals and dreams as much as he celebrates his own. If he's not doing these things, if he's just missing your aspirations or not showing up in the way that you deserve, then it's time to stop making excuses for him. Love is not about chasing after someone who makes you feel uncertain, who leaves you guessing about where you stand. It's about mutual respect, effort, and partnership. If his actions don't match his words, if he's not treating you like the incredible, capable, and worthy person you are, then don't settle. Don't waste time hoping for change, because you deserve someone who aligns with your vision, supports your growth, and sees you as an equal partner in life. Remember, you have one life to live, and it's too precious to spend it with someone who doesn't add value to it. You deserve a partner who is there for you, who builds you up, and who is equally invested in your happiness and success. So trust yourself, pay attention to the signs, and never settle for less than what you deserve. You are powerful, and you deserve a love that reflects that. Keep your standards high, and know that the right person, someone who truly sees you, values you, and supports you, will rise to meet them. You got this. Keep pushing forward, stay true to yourself, and never let anyone dim your light. If you found this video helpful and empowering, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We're here to inspire, educate, and uplift you on your journey to discovering your worth and creating the life and relationships you deserve. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts, or share your experiences with us. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.